Yeah.
Creating opportunities for others.
Here's Dort. The kick out to Williams. Misses a three. Young with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Gotta start the motor, y'all.
Leaves the floor. Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Johnson on the wing. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a
They ain't let me touch. They took that out. They just had it.
And so it's Quinn
That's so
Snyder
weird.
calling timeout.
What was the purpose of taking it out?
About a minute into this first quarter. All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket.
Why are you fouling, Riley?
Yeah.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Why you fouling, Riley?
There's Young with the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reza Shea. And
No way.
by Williams.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up.
I was throwing a lob to dude,
Beautiful finish.
but he just turned the other way.
That's the dog in Holmgren.
Brad, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
There's the steal. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Finished off the break. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
The offensive rebound.
Hey,
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The kick out to Johnson. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now a Kongwu.
that is so fake.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Here's a Kongwu.
You gotta dunk that.
It's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Williams.
What?
And Williams
Okay.
punches it home.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Count that bucket.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
They now take the lead.
That's a charge.
Boy,
You got
delicate
lucky.
touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot.
Again?
Chet was a monster.
That ain't right.
Year, already an elite shot blocker.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Williams.
They gave you that?
And
Wow.
here's Holmgren. Clock at 6. Williams with it. Guarded by Young. On the wing, Daniels. He's scoreless. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Uh-oh.
Daniels tends to make the decision.
This man Riley said the Celtics? Really?
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 2.
Playing my coworker.
Foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Sorry, Riley.
Selflessness is great.
Happens to the best of us.
Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's LeVert. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Don't you love to see Caris LeVert rise and fire? Perfect form on that release.
Outside, Williams. The 15-footer. Second shot opportunity.
No way
Williams
you're getting all
with the
these
look
rebounds.
inside.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
LeVert outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Caris.
Now here's Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. LeVert with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 6.
That's all about the quick first step of Caris LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Wallace outside. Back to Caruso. Over LeVert. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Uh-oh, you just might lose.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Atlanta
Against the Hawks, right?
leading by 4. And the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Pass to man. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Caruso. Shea with a step. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square
Sorry,
up.
Riley.
Atlanta leading by 4. And 6 man, a common term in basketball.
Get this kid LeVert.
Yeah, it's the
You ain't guarding up.
Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
You ain't want to guard up, Riley.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey,
No.
Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams.
Go pick up.
But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to man. Here's Risa Shea. Now here's Capella. Williams defending. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
You have got to chase Shea off that three-point line because this guy can make shots with consistency from range.
Here's Capella. From down in the low post, it goes.
Baby.
And the Hawks lead by 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Stop running into me.
right side. Pass to Bufkin. To the paint. Here's Niang.
No, wow.
Bufkin.
Why it got me lagging?
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I love the
Riley, you getting so lucky.
From about 19.
Yes, I even with the shot too.
Making the East Finals in 2021. How would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
And Dort, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
With how great a shooter Young is, defenders bite on that pump fake a lot.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball,
Really up
it
too,
is huge.
but lagging.
Trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Holmgren. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
Stop charging, man.
And just a great
You
job
running into me.
there first and
You trying to rim run
And Atlanta
and do
making
your
a change
Euro
here.
for an easy point. I know you, Riley. I read you, Riley. It's not working. It's not working, bro.
Hawks leading.
It's not working.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the call is going to be
Wow.
yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oklahoma City trailing. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah,
Good
the
boy,
6th
Doc.
overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Oh, Trae virtually
Come on, boy.
automatic from deep.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Young from long range. The Thunder with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
There's Young with the three. And it's Young again missing.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
How?
Any play to stop that easy layup.
Okay.
I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he
Go
makes
ahead,
them
both of them.
Hawks trail by 4. Up top, Young. 11 points in the game. From 13. Second chance effort. Okongwu, no good.
Are you serious? He can't dunk that, dog?
Oklahoma City leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
That's cool.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating
No way.
his team right now. What a pretty pass.
That's cool.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Dort for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. Young from long range. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point
Getting lucky, Riley.
end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint.
I'm telling you,
They've
I
been the
was
more physical
lagging.
team. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hawks trail by 9. Pulls up, high post. And it's Young again missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Latour's Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lu Dort. No hesitation there.
Pass to Young. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Young's got 14.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Young. There's the triple. Atlanta with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Johnson. An easy 2 on the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 9. And that one's good. He's got 11.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Rizachet, and it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead. Young looking around. Trey quick on the take. He gets it in there. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's Trey Young getting it done inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure
There's
everybody's on the same page.
A lot of bull going on.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game.
Hawks foul. Denver. His first. Team first.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Caris LeVert.
Pass to Niang. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Right side Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Deflects the pass. The shot by LeVert, no good. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA.
No way! That is so fake!
Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
4 on the clock. And here's LeVert for 3. And no good. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Caruso. Williams from long range. Knocks down the triple.
3 points.
And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. On offense, here are the Hawks. 7-point differential. Here's Mann. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Mann's got his first points of the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Caruso. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Williams with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's LeVert. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. LeVert's got 8.
That 6'7", Caris LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Back to Caruso. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Here's Caruso to the middle. Pass to Wiggins. Can't get it to fall. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3.
I'm supposed to hit that. That's a 3-pointer.
Intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the first of 3.
Let's go. Give me my 2 more.
And he sinks the second.
1 more, baby.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And the game's still
I'm cool with that.
contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Thunder out in front.
This man fouled on a half-court shot. It's crazy.
From the start of quarter number 4. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. The lead is 2. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw
you cannot keep getting bailed out with this man.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior.
The fact that this is even a close game, just don't get it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, pump with you, whatever it takes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, right side. That three's off the mark.
Well, I was finna say, you don't grab that board, boy.
Here's LeVert. Can't tie it up.
Oh my gosh, Curious.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Out to the right wing. Wiggins outside. Pass to Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Wiggins. Tries it from 16. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. LeVert with the ball. Caruso covers. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close,
try
not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
That's no way. That's so fake. Oh my God, that's fake. That's so fake.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, and pressure.
How? I'm right next to him. That's why 2K so weak, bro. They have no awareness.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Krejci. And stolen by Williams. Here's the break for the finish.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
And the slam.
What a foul at, coach.
Well, he's such a good athlete for
What a foul at, coach. What a foul at.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right
sir.
now. Continue to
Yes, sir.
Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hawks trail by 5. And there's the lob. Oh, Johnson slams it in.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
That's to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
You traveling? What? He traveled. He traveled. He traveled. He traveled. He clearly traveled. He traveled, bro. He traveled. He traveled.
And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. He's off on that one. Good D by Kangwoo. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game. It's kept alive. Here's Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You lucky. You lucky. Oh, my gosh. I was waiting for the dunk. Shoot, this really like a playoff game.
Thunder leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo!
Screen by Holmgren. Goes up on the baseline.
No way! That's fake.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And stolen
No!
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Williams misses.
I ain't lucky. You lucky, dude.
Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. Throws it up high.
Yes!
It goes out of bounds.
Oh my gosh!
The basketball, you can expect.
Why?
And it's
okay,
Thunder's
bro.
ball. They've led by as many as 11. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Dort outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
No way!
Hartenstein in the post. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren.
No way.
3-pointer, no good.
Can y'all please grab a board?
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Here's Young. Here's Rizachet. 3-pointer. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot. Sending your teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
That's so.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside.
No way! I was there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Wow. That's so fake.
Management defensively.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall.
And we talk about the things that make Chet Holmgren
Wow.
an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
Here's Young. The double clutch. Count it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it.
No choice but to foul in that situation. To the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
Bet. I got you, boy. Bet.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think?
You know who Ice Trey is, man?
And
I'm just talking.
would tie it up. If they have to make
He doesn't
one
exist.
pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Off the inbound, off target with the shot.
GG's.
So the big win by Oklahoma City.
We're gonna run it again later.
With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
I got you,
They
bro.
really
Bet.
should take this win to heart. When the pressure
All right,
was
my
on,
boy.
they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.
It's the flow on Hooter, I bet you know that.